Welcome back. Today we'll be talking about diffusion.
I hurried over. Where's the bomb? I've got my gear ready.
Derek, what are you talking? No, that's the wrong type of diffusion.
Then what is diffusion?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Diffusion is the process of two or more substances mixing together. There are two types of diffusion, simple and facilitated. Here is an example of simple diffusion.
So in this example, the food coloring will show simple diffusion and how particles move from a high concentrated area to a lower concentrated area. This movement is called the concentration gradient, water representing the lower concentrated substance. In simple diffusion, it always goes from high concentration to low concentration. Since the substance is going from high to low concentration, it doesn't take any energy when dispersing, so it is an example of passive transport. We see this in our bodies when oxygen enters our cells from respiration. After the higher concentration food coloring diffuses throughout the water, it will eventually reach an equilibrium where there is no high or low concentration. Then it's balanced.
So that's how simple diffusion works. A substance going from a high concentration gradient to a low, pretty easy. Now let's have a look at facilitated diffusion.
Facilitated diffusion goes from high to low concentration, like simple diffusion, but some particles have trouble diffusing or entering the cell. Here, we see an oxygen atom, which is a smaller particle, easily pass through the cell membrane. Simple diffusion. Now look how this glucose molecule is too big to fit through the membrane. Bigger particles, like glucose, need help, so they pass through things called carrier proteins. They are like tunnels for molecules too big to fit. Osmosis is an example of diffusion, but only refers to the diffusion of water molecules.
We'd like to thank you for watching today's episode, and we'll see you next week for histology, the study of
Tissues.